Some nice video there. Of course, it's Tuesday, so that's Time-Lapse Tuesday. You can look forward to that every Tuesday here on the Weather Network. Rachel Schoutsen here with you right now. And we saw some lake effect snow again this morning. Will continue on throughout the day today. It's a cold day as well. So Kevin Yard, he's taken a little bit of a break from the weather today. He's inside checking out some cool winter gear. Here's Kevin Yard in Vaughan. Cool stuff, Kevin. Thanks very much for bringing us that. And this time last month, we were all just wrapping up Christmas, right? So the winter blahs, they really start to come into play just about right now. And the best way, well, to embrace winter is just to get outside and get on a snowmobile. The target is really more along the western edge of the Greater Toronto area. You can see here highlighted who's going to be getting into some of the most snow. So south of Lake Ontario here, down in through St. Catharines, in through the Niagara region. But again, this morning, it was some trouble out on the roads, especially throughout Hamilton. We did see, unfortunately, a lot of crashes, a lot of slowdowns because of the slick road conditions. As we look here in through the afternoon, not too much in the way of active weather, really. No systems rolling through, no big snowstorms, but the snow squalls will be an issue. A much calmer day in through tomorrow, but snow is on the way. More details coming up. And we're back. I'm glad you're here with us because we are going to take you, well, to the East Coast and to talk about some of the extreme weather. It really is a huge blast of winter out there. First, I want to show you the impacts at Pearson Airport. Here's Kelly Noseworthy with more. Yeah, we will. With the blizzard warnings that are in place right now, we're seeing some areas that could get up to 60, 70 centimeters of snow. Multiple closures out through Atlantic Canada, anything from museums to flower shops to daycare to grocery stores, schools as well. And Chrissy Van is in Moncton. Here's her latest update. Yeah, Chrissy Van there taking one for the team because those conditions are not comfortable. No way, no how. And you know what? Some of the wind from Blizzard 2015 is actually sending the snow squalls into our area. So if you do see the snow today, just through the overnight, feels like minus 20. Now, when we talk about some of that snow, not talking big amounts here, 2 to 5 centimeters possible, especially down in through the Niagara region. Today is a fairly calm day, just taking the snow squalls into account, of course. And then as we look into the future, this is the big blizzard, hashtag Blizzard of 2015. That's what people are using to talk about it on Twitter. But for us in the Greater Toronto area, I want you to watch this because this is going to produce our next, well, let's call it snowstorm. That's going to be falling on Thursday afternoon and through the day. This is when we could see around 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. So you can consider this here Thursday to be quite active, and then also a few flurries setting up in through the weekend for Toronto, and same story goes in Hamilton. Thanks, Kim, for that. Around the world in 60 seconds. And if you look across the country today, boy, it's quite a mix of weather. We still have Calgary that could get up to around 12 degrees today, Lethbridge at 15. And then when we look at our story in Ontario, the snow squalls, yes. And you know, the wind that's blowing right across Lake Ontario, it has an effect right off of Blizzard of 2015. Had you been following that hashtag on Twitter, the extreme storm that is impacting people through Atlantic Canada. Schools have closed, daycares, grocery stores, coffee shops, really has a huge impact, and visibility is almost down to zero. Now here at home, snow squalls, yes, and cold temperatures. So Kevin Yard, he's out of the cold today. Let's join him in Vaughan. Yeah, you know what? Embracing winter, it's the best way to beat the winter blues. Thanks for that, Kevin. Now, as we look at the snow today, lake effect snow, and as we look to the south of Lake Ontario, St. Catharines down to the Niagara region, you'll be impacted most by the snow today. As we look at some of the snowstorms coming to us, that is going to be Thursday during the day. Watch this moisture, 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. Thanks for checking in with us here at the Weather Network. It is Tuesday, January the 27th, and yes, the snow squalls again today along western portions of the Greater Toronto area, and it's cold. It's really cold today. And Kevin Yard, well, he has some ideas on, well, how to enjoy winter a little more. Here he is. All right, thanks, Kevin. Earlier, we had some snowmobiling, some ice fishing, pretty good stuff. Now, this kind of winter weather, it is not ideal out in the Atlantic provinces. Blizzard of 2015 with a major snowstorm rolling through. Here's Chrissy Van with more from Moncton. And before this system rolled through, well, the maritime provinces, it was a big problem along the eastern seaboard of the United States. Still an issue today. Multiple travel bans have been lifted, though, for example, in New York City. Yeah, they're definitely glad they did that. Now, the snow continues to fall throughout portions of the Maritimes throughout the day today, moving into Newfoundland tonight. Quite a big system. Let's talk about our story here. Over Lake Ontario, those easterly winds that sent our way. And that's what's bringing, well, less than 2 centimeters of snow for places like Milton and Mississauga. But down south of Lake Ontario, St. Catharines in through Niagara Falls, this is when you could be picking up a little bit more throughout the day today. 5 centimeters is possible. As we look at our story overall, no systems moving through today or into tomorrow, but our eyes are on Thursday here. Watch as this bit of moisture tracks through Ontario, and this has the potential on Thursday, starting up late Thursday morning, lasting throughout the day, lasting for the drive home. The Greater Toronto area with that system could see around 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. Okay, now we know a little bit more on how you can forecast the weather at home. Of course, send us photos and videos when you see any of the weather tells in your neighborhood. Rachel Schoutsen here with you today, and yesterday was a snowy mess for many, wasn't it? Feeling like minus 20. It is going to be cold. Now, as we look at our weather in through the afternoon, the snow squalls really are only concern, but as we look ahead in through Thursday, this system is headed our way, and this is going to move into Ontario through Wednesday morning. It's our problem in the Greater Toronto area Thursday late morning through the afternoon, and it will affect your drive home on Thursday evening. From snow in the east to a record-breaking day in the prairies. Coming up, Canada's extreme temperature contrast.